Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Party Hangover. I'm your host, Mangria Fueled, and this is a show that talks about a show that talks about a show. Today's guest, he's on my Zoom series of the greatest hits of the guests of the After Party Hangover, but by far the favorite guest of the After Party Hangover, the MVP of the After Party Hangover. He has always been there to entertain the people. He's always been there to help me out. He is one of my tripod brothers. When he's not chugging Steve Weisers, he's slapping bitches around with that BBC. Big Carpe himself, motherfucking Julius _ Caesar. How's it going, my friend?
Man, just late night sipping over here. Just left the annual meeting of the minds where we get together, we trade craft beers, like one I'm drinking right now. And we all sit around and talk about dumb shit. So basically the Steel Wheel Hall of Fame, but drunker and everybody drunk.
You got to show off that shirt, man. What does it say?
Oh, it's the Jericho.
Drink it
drink
in,
it
man.
in, man.
Well, hey, you know what? It's closer to the end of the month, and so I have to trailer park it. And I thought of anybody, you'd appreciate it. This is what I'm drinking tonight.
Oh, MD. Hey, you got to drink. Hey, the crazy part is 2020, MD 2020 is making a comeback because 2020 is so shit, and Mad Dog 2020 is so shit.
Well, let's cheers, brother.
Hey.
Cheers to an after party hangover. There we go.
I got to get a couple so we're planning a trip in September with some friends of mine. I'm going to get a couple bottles of that shit, surprise the boys with it, and they're going to hate me for it, but hey, fuck it.
Well, you know what I do is I always mix it with something to make it more strong. Like I'll add like maybe a couple swigs of vodka or something to it and make it ultra powerful, and then I'm set for the rest of the day.
I have a friend who works at a brewery, and they just started. They have a distilling license now. So they started making vodka and gin. So actually, I might do that. I might bring some of that vodka down on the trip in some 2020, and mix that shit up and get real fucked up.
Caesar knows how to do it, man. Well, speaking of Caesar, he has been on the After Party Hangover in some form or another 27 times. Woo. This makes 28th. So he is definitely by far the undisputed MVP of the After Party Hangover. I had fun going back through all your stats. November 23rd last year was the very first Hail Ceizar. And you know what, my brother? We're kicking it off with a live Hail Ceizar.
Let's fucking do it.
28th appearance. Julius Caesar, I want you to rant about death threats.
Death threats?
Because, you have like all these like teeny boppers who make fun of Justin Bieber giving out death threats. Or Anthony Fauci is now getting death threats because he's talking about the vaccine and all this stupid shit. Or Michael Jackson fans, when you call them gay, you get death threats. So take it away, Caesar.
Fucking, here's a problem. Here's a problem with you motherfuckers. Y'all, you can care about something, but the moment you start speaking death threats, I kind of feel like y'all motherfuckers need to be on death row. Yeah, you gotta go. Not the person you're hating gotta go. Look, Justin Bieber cuts his hair, you give him a death threat, fuck out of here. Some bitch does something you don't like and she don't fuck regular guys. Oh, bitch, you crazy. You gotta go. Death threat. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, man, the man likes children. Wants to be a little fruit booty like your boy Jake. And you want to give him death threats? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you never need to threaten somebody's life. Because you threaten somebody's life, they got proof you wrote it down or an email, take your dumb ass to jail. See, this is what you need to be throwing motherfuckers in jail for. Not the everyday average Negro who's selling weed, which is now legal everywhere. Nah, death threat motherfuckers. You start punishing these crackers, throwing out death threats with jail, hey, we'll all be in seventh place. Motherfuckers will be making death threats, trying to kidnap motherfuckers when they trying to sleep in their house. Throw these niggas in jail. Lock their ass up. Not celebrities who just trying to live their life, stay rich, and do their thing. Regular motherfuckers like me who can appreciate the shit they do. Death threat people, take your bitch ass to jail, get on death row. I bet you start acting right. Got a problem? See me in the comments.
Bravo, sir. And shout out to Lord of Seamen, Jake.
Florida
Okay.
semen. It's good.
Well, Caesar, this week's after party hangover poll was who were the hottest girls? The Nitro girls or Godfather's hoes?
All right, you gotta say Nitro just because you saw them more often, and they did have a movie that they were in. Godfather's hoes changed week to week, so you never really saw like, hey man, could they find the hottest hoes in Atlanta, or Richmond, or Sacramento, or Austin, or could they just find some bitches who like to wearing short skirts? But the Nitro girls were there every week. They know how to dance, which means they know how to throw that butt in the bedroom. Because you gotta have a motherfucker know how to dance. They got some rhythm to throw that butt. And they were there week to week, being skimpy and being hoish and wearing almost nothing as is. So your boys going Nitro.
Nitro
Dubs
girls.
you go.
Okay, well, I chose the hoes, but
Okay, but see, were they real hoes? You don't know if they were real hoes.
well, I mean, Lita was one of them. Lita and Victoria's weird butthole. They
Oh, yeah.
posed as the hoes, but you know, they were just workers. I don't think they were actual hoes. And plus, one of the hoes was a champion, a hardcore champion. So you got to put some respect on that. But with your vote, Caesar, the Nitro girls win 7-5.
Oof, tough race. It was a tough race. See, if I'd have went hoes, it'd have been 7-6 hoes with your vote. I don't know if you already counted your vote. So, yeah.
Well, I wanted to share one of the responses. I don't usually, but Zanka popped me with his response. I asked him the same question I asked you. And Zanka says, I like the dollar menu, so I'm going to hop aboard the hoe train. I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
I respect it. I respect it.
Well, Caesar, I know we talk to each other every single week. However, let me ask you the same questions I asked the other guests on the Zoom sessions. Since COVID has broken out and stuff has changed day by day, week by week, month by month, how has COVID affected you currently?
Currently, that's pretty much all I do is work. Like I only really hang out with like my friends who I just left. That's my only real interaction every week is I hang out with the same 5 people, get together week to week, have some beers, have some laughs. I was furloughed for like 2 months from my job. So like I wasn't fired, but they were like, yo, you're just furloughed.
Yeah.
But it kind of happened to everybody in the store. So it was kind of like some guys got furloughed when I was working. I didn't see them. Then I got furloughed. They came back to work. Then other guys got furloughed. I came back to work. And now we're kind of, since the store's open again, we're kind of all back working together. And I keep seeing new people who I didn't even know worked there.
Yeah.
They're starting to come back. So it's literally just ongoing thing. I'm just working a lot. I don't really hit the streets as much. You know, it's summertime. I'm missing it. The beach is like, right there. But, bars close at 10. I'm off work at really at like 6:37 every day. So
Yeah.
usually I get off work on Mondays. I get off work. I come home, get some dinner, watch Raw. Tuesday, Thursday, I'm in the chat with you. Tuesday, I'm in the chat with you guys. Wednesday, I'm watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Thursday, I usually go to my beer club thing Thursday, and then Friday, SmackDown weekend. If there's wrestling, then great. But if not, I'm just chilling at the crib.
Do you still get stuff delivered? Because I remember sometimes when we were talking, you were like, "Hold on, gotta go get my beer."
Yeah. So the delivery still come through. That's on the standard. I still go out to breweries. A lot of them deliver to the house now for the COVID thing because you can't meet there.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it easier. So you can just put in an order, tip a little extra, and then some guy like shows up around 2-3 o'clock and they just drop it off. So I'm like, hey, look, I ain't got to drive out there. I ain't got to get an Uber out there to get some pours. Like, I'll take some cans.
What about food?
So I still get, so it's awesome. So, delivery just awesome.
Do you do it with food as well, or you just go out?
Oh, yeah, man. Uber Eats, DoorDash, fucking Grubhub, Postmates. I got them all.
Well, shit, man, you're lucky because in California, our idiot mayor, governor, whatever it is,
I seen that shit today.
took down Uber and Lyft.
And Lyft, yeah.
Gavin Newsom is the worst governor of all time, and we all hate his guts. I can't believe he's in office right now. I hope when voting season comes around, his ass is out. But I know I'm going to vote Zenka for sheriff. But other than that, I'm getting that guy's ass out of office.
Yeah. So like Uber and Lyft are starting to pick back up around here.
Oh yeah.
So they're like actually more coming around. But so our governor put a law out. So he's like after 10 o'clock, bars got to close.
Yeah.
So and then like you have to be home by midnight.
Wow.
It's like a curfew. You have to be home by midnight. So like you can't get an Uber past 9 o'clock anyway because they're all going home.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, the bars don't close till 10, so you should be out probably till 9:30. But it is what it is. But
well, shit, at least your bars are open, man. Our bars are closed. Like everything's fucked here in California, man.
It's all social distance, so they have like shit wrapped off, or they don't only have half the tables out, and they're all spaced out. And you can't sit at the bar, so you have to sit at a table. And then like you can go in and be like, there's like 8 tables over there. There'll be like 4 or 3, and then so you have to like sit, and you can only do it in groups of 4. So I get it, man. Like this shit's out here.
Do you got to wear the mask as well?
Yeah, you have to wear the mask if you're walking around. If you're at the table, you can take it off.
Oh, okay.
But you can't. Yeah, once you leave the table, once you leave the area of the table, you have to put the mask on to walk around.
Okay.
So you can go to the bar and order a drink, but you have to wear the mask. And then when you go sit back down, you can take it off.
I'm guessing the bartender always has the mask on.
The bartenders and the waitresses always have the mask on.
Figured that. Well, now we got that COVID shit out of the way. What is the last movie you watched?
It had to be on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the last movie I watched? We were talking about movies today with these assholes. It was your boy Matt Damon, The Martian. It was on FX.
Oh, The Martian. That's a good movie. I like that movie.
It's a good movie. I watched that movie. I watched it like opening the full. I was kind of on my phone playing a game, but it was in the background. And I definitely watched it.
Yeah,
it's a good movie. I've seen it like 8-9 times.
Isn't it crazy that it won Best Comedy at the fucking Golden Globes? You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that shit. But I mean, he was funny in it, like at some point. But I can't remember it being like, I guess there had to be like no funny movies out.
It was kind of like a dramedy, right? Because you're worried about him on Mars.
He's like stuck for like 80% of the movie. So
that is a very good movie, though. That's cool that you watched that one today. I'm gonna do this for Matthew J.H. because he's our fellow Mega Pounder. He asked on the SRAP podcast their favorite beer of Oktoberfest. So who better to ask than the beer guru himself? What is your favorite beer of Oktoberfest, Gentleman Ceizar?
I hate pumpkin beers. They're fucking disgusting. They're always disgusting. But if I had to pick, so of course, going with the stereotype of black men liking stouts, the darker beers. There is a brewery called Southern Tier, and they make this beer called Pumpkin. It's a stout. It's like 12%. It's got pumpkin in it. They make a pumpkin and a rum king. As you know, I'm like 40% pirate. I love rum. I drink rum all the time. If I'm not drinking beer, I love drinking bourbon and rum.
Yeah.
Pumpkin and Rum King are the best Oktoberfest pumpkin beers that you can get.
Can you actually taste the pumpkin? Can you taste it?
I can't taste it in the stout. You can taste it when it's in like those like Oktoberfest things.
Yeah.
You can taste it there. Like if it says there's pumpkin in it, or if it's just a lager, it tastes different. But if you drink like a pumpkin beer like during Oktoberfest, and there's a lot of pumpkin beers, and they come out now in fucking August, not like late September. They're coming out earlier and earlier, and they want you to like just keep buying it. And like the sad part is, by the time it's October, it's been out so long that shit is ruined, and you can't taste the fucking pumpkin anymore. But white bitches love it. Pumpkin beer, I love it. Oh, but
I've never had pumpkin beer. I do want to try though. What is the name? Did you say? You said Pumpkin? Like
Pumpkin? It's by a brewery. Yeah, Pumpkin. So Pumpking by Southern Tier. That's always good.
Yeah.
The Sam Adams Oktoberfest, it's never wrong. It's never wrong. Yeah, the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I don't think Budweiser does anything, so it's got to be like a craft brewery. Um, a lot of breweries, like craft breweries, will put out like a lager, like, and they'll just call it Oktoberfest because that's what they do in Germany. So in Germany, in Oktoberfest, it's about a bunch of lagers,
Uh-huh.
like those bitches wearing those big ass cups and walking around. Like that shit is live. Like that's like a go to if you're a beer nerd, a go to thing. You have to go to
Have you
Oktoberfest.
been there?
I haven't been, and the crazy shit is, I had a friend who was like stationed over there for
Uh-huh.
her husband for like years, and I should have went one year because they had like a blood. They used to love going over there.
Yeah.
It's like a 2 week long event, man. You're just getting fucked up like in public for like for like
Well, that's
days
what
on
it's
it.
all about, right? They're all wearing those like they
Yeah, they're wearing
the
those
chicks
crazy
wearing
shorts.
those bustiers where their
Yeah,
titties are falling over the top.
titties are
Shit.
out. Yeah, they're throwing
Ugh.
they're actually throwing pretzels and sausages
Pretzels.
everywhere. Yeah, and you're getting
Oh man, it
fucked
was
up.
made for us.
Yeah, so it was yeah. We gotta wait until Bresky gets over 21, get that
That's right.
passport life, and then
That's
we'll
right.
go over there and we'll shoot a pod. Like we'll
Oh
shoot a pod
man.
over there lit.
I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny if one day me, you, Matthew, and Zanka all just sat around a bonfire and just drank?
Oh,
That'd be
dude,
hella
yeah.
fucking funny, man. It'd be a good
You
time.
gotta get you gotta get a camera out there or a recorder or something and just let the shit fly where it is.
Are you in? You're not into the pumpkin spice shit, right? Like the
No,
coffee
yeah.
or any of that
I
shit.
don't
I've
drink
never had it.
coffee. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
drink coffee to begin with. But no, yeah, I'm not into that shit.
Yeah, that's the whole Starbucks bullshit thing. I don't really care for pumpkin. I like pumpkin
Bitches
pie,
love it.
but I'm not gonna be drinking no pumpkin spice shit.
Yeah, yeah. Bitches love it though, man. They love that shit. They live off that shit.
Definitely. Well, there we go. It's time now to talk about SRAP episode 124, the sloppy taco. Now, Zenka, he snuck in some vocabulary. You have to really listen carefully to hear what he said, but he has a new euphemism for your dick. It's called the tuna torpedo.
Oof.
He was talking
So,
about the Sonia stalker.
okay. Yeah.
I noticed he snuck that in, but I gotta listen to it over and over and over to catch certain things. But I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He never fails to introduce a new way to call your dick
Yeah.
something.
Something. Yeah. Yeah,
Shout
so
out to Zenka.
I was lit like hell when I listened to the fucking pod this week. So I haven't listened sober. But I was lit like shit. And that's why I was texting the chat with Sticks. I was like, oh man, he started reading Mangria shit, then he left it. And I was like, oh, never mind, there it is.
I don't know what it is, but every time Jake reads my question or Zenka reads my question, they always get distracted. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like something always happens. Yeah.
Yeah, or the phone will
I
ring or
was
some
mad,
shit.
so I was mad Brother Quarter didn't get so I had an original Brother Quarter quote post, but Instagram didn't seem it worthy. They seemed it racist. So it was.
That you posted in the Instagram questions?
Yeah, like I would have to take a screenshot for you to see it.
Yeah.
But it was the first one was racist, so I deleted it and I wrote another one. So on the Brother Quarter Instagram page, you can see it under the list. But when I look on Julius Caesar, it's not there. So that's why Zanka didn't read it. So it was basically Brother Quarter just shitting on Jake. Because so the picture was Fuji, but he was on the Triple H body.
Yeah.
So it was basically saying, hey, if Fuji, it was actually a question. It was like, the original question was, hey, if this China ... Asian American was really doing the gimmick of this cracker ass ... white gentleman, would he spit salt or water?
Oh, that's hella funny.
So then it said, ha ha ha, hey Jake, how your mama doing after I gave her this sledgehammer? Get it? Game over. And then it was like a bunch of hashtags.
And by the way, did you notice Jake disrespecting Brother Quarter? He goes, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh,
jeez, come on, Jake.
Well, we all know Zenka listens, the real host of the year.
Yeah.
And Jake doesn't. So there was like some hashtags with like Jake's mom and Brother Quarter. I would have to get my phone to read them.
Well, there was another hashtag you did that you said it was too dirty. Was it the one about
so yeah, it was. So it
Jake?
was the one. It was the one with I said people like October for the leaves to fall off trees.
Yeah.
So the original hashtag was people like October for the leaves to fall off trees. Jake likes October for the draws to fall off little kids. So I deleted it. I deleted that one, and then I was like, I don't know if I can really write this for second to read. So then I was like, Jake likes little kids falling out from his candy or something like that. So
you know what's funny is this just started happening. I don't know if one of you guys saw the other do it and you all just followed along, but you guys are inserting Jake jokes into your hashtags. I noticed like you, Sticks, and Bretsky, I think all three did that. That was something new that I noticed this time.
So me and Sticks have definitely had a side chat where we'll be like, and it all started from the week. Well, Zeka said something, and then we'll joke about it.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, when Jake says like you're fucking idiots on the podcast, so I take that personally. So then I will just write jokes like just hating on Jake, and then it's just funny that Sticks does. And then me and Sticks will text sideways sometimes and be like, "Yo, man, what you got on Jake this week?" And I'm like, "Are you writing anything?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got something." And I'm like, "All right, bet. I'll make up some shit." And so sometimes we'll just be like, "Yo, I got you." And then sometimes, yeah, me and Sticky Drip, man, we just be on point. And so I actually did read his comment this week, and that's why I thought of the Uber Eats joke when he wrote that. And I was like, yo, Uber Eats is fucking funny.
That was gold.
So that's why I was like, that's why I wrote Sorry Sticks Adam. Let me try to like steal this joke and write another punchline for it.
I was wondering why you said that.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be funnier than the all you can eat buffet, but for Uber Eats, because I was like, oh, they're driving. It's driving kids around. That's fucking Uber Eats for Jake. So that's why I wrote, Sorry Sticks Adam. I'm like, I was just kind of borrowing his joke, like leading off his joke. I thought of something else that's funny.
Well, so. Did you notice that Jake kind of shit on his Kinder joke?
Yeah,
he said he didn't know what Tinder was.
Yeah, like what kind of garden does Jake like? Kindergarten? That shit is fucking awesome. Hilarious.
No, what about for the people who are afraid of Jake, they need to grow up or something? That was hella funny, dude.
Hella funny.
God, you guys were just going back and forth, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Hella funny, dude. Oh man, I want Brother Quarter to come back with a vengeance on Jake this coming week.
If Brother Quarter is allowed this week, I guess I can't keep it too. Instagram cracking down, man. They're being a little too bitchy about it, a little too softcore, but.
They're being fruit booty about it.
But, I mean, since Jake hasn't seen the hashtags, nobody has. It can get reused this week. And then, Brother Quarter, I don't know. You spit him. He says whatever he wants. He's crazy. He's crazy. So I don't know what he's going to say this week.
Well, I had to bribe Anchor to allow us to keep doing the beer runs because of this filthiness. But, I digress. But, Jake is the oldest young person on Earth because he only smokes weed. I don't believe that, drugs. But
no other drugs. Like, does this man not go to college?
Apparently he's a lord and the #1 host, but he sinks in his tub and eats ice cream. Well, but he doesn't drink. He doesn't do mushrooms. He doesn't do any of that.
But he's only the #1 host of the last decade, not this decade. So,
well, we can thank the people of Durkistan for that.
Fucking people, man. Get rid of these bots.
And they brought up the Smash Mouth concert at Sturgis, and they held a spitting contest. Ceizar, have you ever seen Smash Mouth in concert?
That's a negative. That's some WPS.
Well, you don't
know what that stands for. It's white people shit.
White people shit. We have a janky fair here. Like, we get the worst of the worst acts. And Smash Mouth played at the fair. I go to the fair every year, except for this year, thanks to the goddamn COVID. But they were playing.
We have one every year here. And yeah, usually it's like old ass acts. They call it like the Jubilee, and it's literally like walking distance from my house. Like I walk across the golf course, and then it's like right there, and like it's funnel cakes and shitty
Yeah.
rides and all this other crap. Yeah, we've had like 112 and like other acts, but I've never had Smash Mouth there. So
Well, one year we got
just my
weird.
luck.
One
Just
year
my
we
luck
got
next year.
One year we got Weird Al. That was a big hit. That was actually huge. Like tons of people were there for Weird Al. But one year we go every year because it's really special to us. I actually proposed to my wife at the fair. It's a
Nice.
special place for us. But this one year we were walking past getting cheese curds, and Smash Mouth was performing. There were 30 people there. And as they were singing, people were getting up and leaving. I felt so bad for Smash Mouth. I was like, how the mighty have fallen.
Jesus Christ. Bruh.
But the guys did end up talking about Nickelback. And you know what? I will fall on the sword and I will die. I love Nickelback. You know what?
Oh
I've
my
been
God.
to a
Are you
Nickelback
one of
concert.
those?
And
one of
it
those?
was the best concert I've ever been to because
Jesus Christ.
they were handing out tequila, vodka, Coronas. They were handing out all kinds of alcohol for free. So that is my favorite concert now.
To get you to say that. They're that bad. They got to pressure you with liquor and booze to keep you there.
And that was back when they were doing the Raw entrance music. Remember the Raw song? So they had the Flames there too. It was pretty badass. And you know, I was lit, so I was like, "Yeah, love you guys."
Bring booze at a Nickelback concert.
You know, and plus I have my Nickelback.
There he is. There he is.
But what concerts have you been to what's your favorite concert that you've ever been to?
I've been to quite a bit, man. So there's this like shithole bar place in Norfolk. It's not that far from here. It's like 20 minutes from here. So it's opposite from the beach. And they get like hip hop acts and like rock bands and everybody in there.
Yeah.
And one time they had Clips, they're a VA local band, VA local group, rappers from here, Pharrell Williams, found him who's from here. And they were performing there, and like everybody in there had a cigarette pack. There was not one cigarette in that pack. I'm talking about it was smoked out. You left smelling like weed. Motherfuckers were just passing joints left and right.
Wow.
And we fucking like bum rushed and got to like almost the front. There's like two people in front of the gate, and like the stage is like right in front of us, and we're just like rapping the lyrics like drunk as fuck, and then like dude like pulls out like a Black and Mild and it's full of weed. He like lights it up and he hands it to me. I'm like, man, I don't smoke blacks, and he's like, that ain't a black, my dude. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yep. I'm like hitting my board. He's like, what? I'm like, He's like, pass that shit down. Like everybody in there is just smacked. Like it was crazy. And then they took a break and they're like, yo, yeah, we're gonna take a break. Everybody hit a cigarette outside. You go outside, it's like motherfuckers smoking like blunts from 7-Eleven, like this fucking thing.
Jesus Christ.
Like, yo, that was nuts.
You still have the high from that, don't you?
Yeah, still lit from that night. I've seen some crazy concerts at this place. It was awesome. The Dan Band. You know those guys who always say like in like that movie Old School?
Yeah.
They say fucking songs when they're not supposed to. Like they were in Starsky and Hutch. They were in Old School. Remember Old School was like turn around every now and then. Yeah, with a never fucking look in your eye. So I saw those guys live on my birthday one year. They put on a crazy ass show. I not lie.
Was there a ton of people?
Ton of people packed. You get some random girl to like hold his sweat towel, and then like he points at her and she throws it up while he's performing. He's like, "Yeah, take it, bitch." That was a fun concert. I saw like Jay-Z, DMX, Red and Meth at the Norva, where they usually have at the Hampton Coliseum, where they usually have Raw when it comes down.
Yeah.
It's like a big arena. I saw them when they were on tour, like this is back in like '96.
Damn.
It was like one of my first concerts. It was fucking awesome.
I like Redman.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan
Redman.
of Redman.
Yo, Red and
Mhm.
Meth, man, like that
Yep.
Blackout album. Like I don't know a person alive who bought that album who didn't have it stolen out of their car, but then they like downloaded it to their computer and got it off LimeWire or something like a year later.
Man, you remember LimeWire and fucking
Yeah,
Napster? Shit,
fucking
hella back in the
Napster,
day.
bro. Yo, LimeWire and Napster were the blood, man. Showing my age, but fuck y'all. That's that's how we
Hey,
got
man.
down.
Oh, wasn't there? There was Morpheus as well. There was all
Morpheus,
kinds of shit, dude.
Morpheus, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Napster and LimeWire were the OGs, but yeah, Morpheus and all types of shit. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of concerts. I haven't gone out of state to see a concert. So
Mm.
friends of mine went last year. They saw like Justin Timberlake in Canada. They were in Canada, and like he was like there, and they were like, "Fuck it, let's just go."
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of groups, man. Like just rock bands, fucking rappers, fucking singers, like.
Man, there must have been a whole lot of hot bitches at that Justin Timberlake concert, huh?
Yeah, yeah, man, yeah. And my friends have like great seats, and they're like, "Yo, we're just so like we are dripping in bitches right now." like it was, like Canada, weed's free out there. They don't give a fuck. Everybody's like smacked, just watching a concert, having a great time.
And plus, when you bump into someone, they apologize.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you bump into
Sorry,
them, they're like, oh,
sorry.
sorry, man. Yeah, sorry.
Well, moving on, they talked about Pat McAfee, and apparently Zanka was distracted again and said that the antivirus guy, McAfee, likes to get shit on. Ceizar, can you explain to me why that's a thrill when someone shits on you?
Yeah, some WPS too. That's definitely it's like these motherfuckers who like to get peed on and shit like that, or like bitches that like use the toilet and not flush. I don't get it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's hey look, man, your kink is your kink. You know, I thought feet was bad till people who like getting pissed and shit on. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get off, but yeah,
What
it ain't for
has
your
to
boy,
happen to you as a kid to get turned on to shit?
bro. Some real talk.
You know what? I'm gonna ask my German listener from the
Mm.
Tripod Beer Runs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Do you how do you say shit on in German?
Yeah, just some German Sizer shit. Yeah, they fucking out here.
I think
They
they
love that
invented
shit.
that shit.
They had to. It ain't for your boy. I can tell you that. It ain't for your boy.
And we got some breaking news that MVP and Zanka actually exchanged messages on Instagram. That's pretty fucking sweet that MVP acknowledged Zanka and his memes. Ceizar, who is the most famous person you have messaged and got a response from?
Got a response is still lurking. I've definitely messaged a few some people. I have not gotten a response. My boy takes photography, and Little John just liked his photography page. He posted that
Damn.
on Instagram.
What?
Yeah, that's what he wrote, and then he's like, I see you, Little John. Okay. So that's about as far as celebrities go. That I know somebody. Yeah, me personally. Yeah, I ain't shit.
I've reached out to wrestlers and actors. Of course, you never get one back, but this is only because of Zanka. Is Matt Taven for me is the most famous person who corresponded with me.
But you guys saw in the chat, EC3 did finally like one of my Honda posts or Impala posts, and that's about as privileged as I get.
So he's been paying attention. Then he's been looking at your
stuff.
stuff.
Had to see me post daily about an Impala, and
it finally worked.
Finally worked, and I haven't posted since. I feel like I should bring it back because he's not expecting it.
I gotta admit something. I was looking for EC3 on Cameo to try and respond to your question, and he is not on Cameo.
Yeah, he's not on Cameo. I've been looking for EC3 on Cameo.
Oh, you have?
And I would literally pay for that. Just like I don't even know where I'd send it. I would just pay for it and send it to you guys.
He would be like, "All right, I'll answer your goddamn question. Yes." Jeez. Well, funny you mentioned pirates earlier. I forgot what we were talking about, but they talked about Aleister Black possibly becoming a pirate because he has a pirate sounding name, an eye patch, and Vince McMahon likes pirates. Caesar, what are your thoughts on Alistair becoming a pirate? Would it work? Would it be a joke? Is this him on his way out because this is so bad?
Yeah, like he wouldn't renew. He would only renew just for Zelina.
Yeah.
Because she's there and she's still gold. She's still gold, getting it with her weird belly button. Zenka would say, her weird Audi belly button that he can't stand. But if he came back as a fucking pirate, who is he? Steve the Pirate on dodgeball? Like, is he gonna be out here dodge, dip, diving, duck, and dodging? Like, what the fuck is he gonna do?
What was
Fuck out of here, Vince.
What was
Fuck
the
out of here,
pirate?
Vince.
The pirate guy that was there before, they were talking about him.
I can't even remember who those.
Fuck, I can't remember, but I remember he used to swing in on his entrance and hand out beads, like it's a fucking Mardi Gras thing.
Like it's fucking Mardi Gras. Get the fuck out of here.
I say give the beads if they flash. If they flash, I'm like, okay,
if they show
and then I'm down with the pirate thing.
They were showing titties in the Attitude Era, but like you know they ain't showing titties now. Like Vince, it's time for Vince to sit down, man.
Paul Burchill.
Yes, you are correct.
It took a while for my brain to get, because I'm getting lit off this goddamn shit right here. So,
it's time for Vince to sit down and Triple H to take over. If you're talking about fucking pirates.
Yeah, the pirate thing is never gonna work. I mean, unless they bring Johnny Depp in, that is not gonna work. They just need to quit it out. But
like Johnny Depp and this guy would have to win the tag team belt or something in order for me to like get over on this.
Like
pirate.
okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Okay, you and Johnny, okay, Jack Sparrow, I feel you.
Oh man, well the LOL line of the episode, I have it recorded. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'm gonna play it for you.
Right.
Of course, my phone wants to update. No. Oh, god damn it! It keeps asking. Okay, here it is, right here. Let's see if you can hear it.
You're correct. Thank you.
Whoops.
It's always tough. I don't know how long it's going to take for you to get it up again for her to orgasm again. That's a fair point. Here's the thing. Naya, I mean, I would just punch her in the box most times. Like, it's that shit, dude. She's probably way into that, yeah. That would be a sloppy taco, but I'd be in there fucking eating up, dude. She's going to get crunching that shit. Yeah, you're correct.
That's what made me laugh out loud during that episode.
Yeah. That was a great question. Yeah, Nyla. Yeah, he's like, yeah, your dick's gonna go floppy.
Yeah,
pounds, but get up in that sloppy taco.
Andy living that gimmick, still supporting Nyla Rose.
Man, legend that is Andy with an I.
Well, let's move on to NXT this past Wednesday. For those of you who haven't heard, the Tripod Beer Runs have made their NXT TakeOver predictions. Head on over to Anchor, search After Party Hangover. It's the latest episode. It's 20 minutes long. Check it out. It's pretty funny. But let's go in depth now to the episode itself. I have my notes here. I'll just vomit them out. First, we kick it off with Johnny and Candice, who are excellent heels, by the way.
I mean, we all know Jake has bad opinions. That's a fact.
And during that episode,
I'm gonna write that hashtag next week.
When they were talking about their takeover predictions, Jake goes, "I'm really looking forward to the ladder match. I think that's gonna be the best match of the night." I was like, "Oh no!" He praised it. Now it's not gonna be good.
Don't be shit.
That Grim Reaper. Okay, well, Johnny Gargano, this was the qualifying second chance match to get back into that ladder match versus Ridge Holland. Gargano trash talks Holland, but then Holland shows us all why he is such a big deal and dominates Johnny the whole match, reminiscent of a young Brock Lesnar, I thought. Johnny eventually starts targeting limbs after the commercial break. Johnny was dropped very badly on his neck. I put accident on purpose, but it was an accident. They actually stopped filming. Triple H and Shawn Michaels came out to help him. But with editing magic, we couldn't tell. Apparently, he's fine. We haven't heard anything else on that. He baited Ridge and then attacked because he's awesome, Johnny Wrestling. Candace gets involved, kicking the rope, hurting Ridge's balls. Johnny hits the final beat DDT pin for the win. Ceizar, I know you aired your grievances on the beer runs, but could you please repeat yourself here on the Hangover?
Well, as a match, great match. One-on-one.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano, Ridge Holland, new guy from NXT UK, getting a call up to, if you want to say it's a call up, that's on you. Getting a call up to NXT. Great match. You want to start off with Johnny Gargano, fucking Triple Crown winner? Good shit. I don't see why not. Why you wouldn't start with this guy. Did the right guy win? Which is what I want to have 1 week on beer runs. Oh, like everybody, like an alcohol recall. Did the right guy win? Like,
yeah, it's on the list.
Right in.
It's on the list.
Everybody write in like a match. Did the right guy win?
Yeah.
I don't think the right guy won. Like what you said, they're trying to put star power in because they even said it twice during the match. Like Morrow said it twice because he said it when Johnny came out. No, Beth said it, I think, when Johnny came out. You know, Johnny been in 18 takeovers in a row. Like, and then she's like, you know, he's going for his 18th takeover in a row. He's got to win this match. And then Morrow even said, Johnny not giving up, trying to make it to Saturday to be Johnny Takeover. Like, I get it. And he is Johnny Takeover. I mean, Shawn Michaels said he's Mr.
WrestleMania.
Mr. WrestleMania, and his record was a chop question. It's 5-9.
Yeah.
So he lost more than he won. He's Mr. WrestleMania. RVD would say he's Mr. WrestleMania. He's the whole fucking show. He lost more than.
Yeah, he lost everything.
You know? Like, if you look up KO Mania, which is what I kind of brought up too, KO Mania is 50-50. He loses the odd ones and wins the even ones. Only been 4. He's beat Seth Rollins and then he beat Jericho, and he's lost the IC title and lost to Shane O'Mac and Daniel Bryan.
That's damn, man. You do your homework. Damn, I'm impressed.
Do the fucking homework. I hate doing homework in school, but I will do it for fucking wrestling. I swear to Christ every time.
Respect, brother. Respect.
Yeah. Like, so you call yourself, you hype yourself up. I mean, it's rapper mentality. They're all the king. They're all on the chair. They're all great. What you have to say if you want to be good and great. I get that. So you can still be Johnny Takeover if you miss the takeover or if you lose, which I think Holland should have done, because my grievance is the first ladder match for this belt was, if you're just a WWE fan, it was 5 fresh faces.
Yeah.
Like us, we knew Ricochet, we knew Cole. The rest of the guys were homegrown. So if you take that instance of now, if it was Holland, it would have been Priest, homegrown. If you're just a WWE fan, Priest, homegrown. Thick Boy, homegrown. Ridge Holland, UK to here, homegrown.
Yeah, NXT UK.
Cameron Grimes, homegrown. Even though
hey, fine, Cameron Grimes. No.
Yeah, fine, Cameron Grimes. Well, this ain't a beer run. So
I know.
So even though Grimes and Priest are like, I think from ROH. No, one's from TNA, one's from ROH. Yeah. What I talked to my wrestling guy at work. There's a friend who I've tried to get on the Mighty 20. I talked to him at work. Fine Cameron Grimes and Priest, or ROH and TNA respectively. But if you're a WWE fan, there are 4 homegrown. That would have been 4 homegrown guys, and then you had Balor or Dream. And then you could vote out, if it was Dream, which it was, you could be like, oh, he's not going to win. They're going to go with a new guy to promote the new talent, which they should do.
Yeah, they should
have the guys who have been putting in the work to promote the second tier belt, and have the guys who have been there, everybody else. It gives Keith Lee guys to fight with, just not like flavor of the month. So, was it a great match? Yes. Did the right guy win? To me, no. Because you could have always had Johnny run in the match and stop Ridge Holland from winning.
Yep.
Which is, I hope they do the reverse. I hope Ridge Holland runs in now, stops Johnny from winning, and then they can get a feud. And if Ridge Holland comes out the better of beating Johnny in the feud, then all right, great. Then that's like building him up. Oh, well, no, he beat Johnny Gargano 2 out of 3 times. Johnny got the first win, but Rich Holland beat him like twice. So now he's like cementing himself. He's getting some wins, a big win, and then he's like progressing in the ranks.
Now that Johnny Gargano is qualified for this ladder match, what we can all pretty much expect, it's going to be a 5-star match. Johnny, he kills himself in every match. Like I told you in the chat, he's going to be NXT's Benoit. But I understand what you said about that. I agree with you because Rich Holland, I mean, he looks like he has all the tools to be the next big thing. And I guess it was star power. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow, actually. Holy shit, tomorrow. We'll find out. But, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Rich Holland runs in there when Johnny's, like, touching the title and he grabs the ladder and pushes it over or some shit. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised. And I would actually like it. But I could honestly, well, if we can get to that later. But I'd also do the same thing about the Dream later. But
well, after the commercial break, we got Dakota Kai versus Jessie Kamea, and a definitely not going to be on Hulu match. Dakota easily wins. Jessie was fine; she was cool. This is a nice new addition to the women's division in NXT, which is already stacked. But fresh faces is always great. Then Dakota goes on to cut a promo about Io. Io comes out and fucks her up, but then the pop of the night, the return of Straight Sonya. She finally peed out all that COVID, comes back, takes it to Io, the one-arm power bomb. Ceizar, what did you think about this short segment, but the return of Straight Sonya?
So I was hyped. I didn't want to ruin it for you because I know you're back on West Coast time.
Yeah.
But when I saw Straight Sonya come out, I literally wanted to text the tripod. Oh shit! Straight Sonya's back. Dakota got a chance, even though I still think she has no chance of winning this title. Great that she got her title shot and that they're progressing her. They see because I mean she's NXT Rising Star of the Year.
No.
Fucking when Straight Sonya came out though, oh my god! If I wasn't wearing jeans, the pants would have been tight. I tell you that.
She looked pretty good, huh? She had like that see-through shirt on, huh?
Yeah, she had that shit on.
Yeah.
I did see the article where the chick Dakota wrestled was one of the Retribution chicks, and she kind of lost her mask, but it was off camera. So she was one of the ones out there on SmackDown.
Oh, wow.
But they don't know whether she's really in the group or not because they're kind of using fillers before they fill that
like
out.
the people you see now don't necessarily have
don't necessarily
people
make
in the end.
Yeah, they don't make the group.
Yeah.
But I was still like, oh, so psyched to see Straight Sonya. And then like Dakota trying to get some shit in and still giving it to her. And then Straight Sonya came in and that shit was all canceled. I was like, ooh, Straight Sonya, you spicing it up. You're giving it great.
I know.
So
we
when
made
we're
our
talking about prediction. I kind of hope, I don't hope it comes true, but that is a great way to end that match.
Well, when we did our predictions, we said what we had to say, but just today, I saw on Instagram, NXT's Instagram, it says, "Does Io need an equalizer?" Which I didn't even think about that. I didn't think, oh yeah, maybe Io will have someone to come help her when Straight Sonya is interfering. Who do you think Io could get to help her?
And that's the point. Like, I don't know because Io is still like that weird tweener vibe. She's not fully a face. She's not fully a heel. I mean, if anything, they'll bring Tegan Nox out just because she still hates Dakota Kai for turning on her. But it looks like they're trying to do this Tegan Nox Candice angle from that promo she cut on NXT. So I don't know whether she's going to come out in this match or what. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, could Rhea Ripley come out and be like?
I was thinking, Rhea Ripley, and I was starting to think Asuka, but then I was like, Asuka's got 2 title matches on Sunday. She ain't gonna risk getting her ass kicked.
She busy. Yeah, she busy.
So Io's gonna have to find other friends to help her out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fun to think about the possibilities. Tegan Nox, as we brought up earlier, was interviewed backstage. She's hurt and ready to talk to Candice. which such a girl thing to say. What a woman thing to say.
Well, yeah, these bitches, these hoes.
But, you
man,
know,
they got so much drama.
they're going to end up in the ring fighting. Candice is going to cut another one of her weird smash cut camera, weird promos at home playing Scrabble with Johnny or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But see, if this was Vince, they would just like scissor and then love each other again and get over it. And then we'd be like, oh, okay, this is face again.
Well, after the commercial break, we get a Finn video about Velveteen. Of course, those are always great. Followed by the Brown Order versus Breezango match. No costumes this time. And
Nope.
Swerve joins them. Breezango was all business this time. Very good matchup. I told you guys earlier, I was very impressed with the Brown Order. Santos hits the Phantom Driver to Breeze, pin for the win. Ceizar, do you remember any highlights from this match? Because apparently that's all I wrote down.
No, I mean, no, there was great back and forth, and then they played up to Fandango's arm again, and that's how they kept him blocked off. And then, like, I know there was something weird at the end. Like, Fandango was, like, he got the hot tag. Then Breeze
they
came
pinned
in.
they pinned the wrong guy. I
Yeah,
think.
but like the ref was saying something like, who got pinned, Breeze or Swerve?
Breeze got pinned.
Yeah. So Swerve was in the ring, but like Breeze had tagged Swerve or something.
Yeah.
And then Swerve was whooping ass, and Breeze was kind of like ducking down outside, getting hurt, and then some fuck shit happened towards the end. But yeah, no, all three of these guys are great. So I feel like any one of them could all switch.
Yeah.
Any one of them could have been the cruiserweight champion. The other two could have been attacked. All three of these guys are great. I'm excited to see this tag match.
Yeah.
While I think they should win, I don't think they should win the tag titles because that's kind of too obvious.
Yeah.
Like having all of them as champion. I'm surprised Swerve isn't fighting Boy for the cruiserweight title.
Yeah.
Because they've been beefing and it's a takeover, so I'm surprised they're not fighting.
I wouldn't be surprised if they added like the tomorrow morning. All of a sudden, Santos is taking on Swerve.
There's only 6 matches?
Yeah.
And
it's always a small card for takeovers, but the good thing is they give them time. They give those matches time. Yeah, that's always good.
But even if they're all 20 minutes, that's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's 7 to 9.
Yeah.
So 9 o'clock, we can literally. I don't think AEW will be off yet because AEW I think starts at 8.
I forgot about that.
Right, like yeah. So like AEW. Well, actually, I don't even think AEW will be on for you, like because it'll be fucking. I don't know what time that is, so it'll be what?
Takeover will probably start at 4.
4 to 6.
Yeah, and then
4 to 6.
AEW comes on at 8, right? Okay.
Yeah, so you'll have a 2-hour window
cool.
for AEW starting, and like for me, if it's 7 to 9, like AEW starts at 8, like it'll be an hour in, which is perfect for me because I hate commercials, so I can literally just start it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so random.
We're gonna get spoiled, dude. This weekend we're gonna get so spoiled. Yeah. I'm not even done with Summerfest either. I still have to record the other half tonight. But yeah.
And make sure that the my Xbox falls asleep is the great
I can spoil it already. It fell asleep twice in the first half of Summerfest.
I wanted to DM you to be like, did the star of Dynamite show up? My Xbox fall asleep. Has he showed up yet?
It's just gonna be some toaster coming out or some shit.
Yeah. that was the highlight of the fucking Cena match when you fucking called that shit. It was like he's like, my Xbox fell asleep just for you, Ceizar.
Wasn't it at the end? Popped. It was at the end, huh? It
was literally like I was picking him up off the mat. The Xbox fell asleep. You said it. I hit the backbreaker, and then it goes for the pin, and I literally LOL'd so hard that I was like I had to rewind it.
Well, you have an Iron Man match, so it's going to fall
asleep. Yeah.
Well, after this, we see Pat McAfee showing up in SUV with fellow football players, his own Undisputed Era, if you will. And then we get the announcement, the Brown Order versus Breezango versus Lorcan and Birch. It's going to be on the pre-show for the number one contendership for the tag team championships. I believe we made our predictions already. It was Brown Order across the board.
It was.
You know what? I know you said it's too obvious, but I think it'd be kind of neat to see those three have all the belts, and it would just legitimize them. It would cement them as a threat.
No, it would. I just don't see them beating Imperium.
Yeah.
I think
Imperium hasn't done shit though with those belts. You kind of forget they're even.
They haven't because they want like they want who the fuck else is in it?
Undisputed Era and.
Well, no, I mean Walter and whoever the fuck else.
Oh yeah, and Wolf. What's his name? Alexander Wolf. There we go.
Yeah, they probably want to do some cross shit with that.
Yeah.
Because Undisputed Era has won the tag belt so many times, they probably want to do some shit, and I think they want to get over. I don't know if they want to get over Cole and Walter because I really feel like they want to get over Finn and Walter.
Would you be upset if the next War Games is Undisputed Era versus Imperium, or would you like that? Because Undisputed Era has been in every single one of them, haven't they?
Yeah. But the thing is that what you guys said in the chat earlier was not the chat, but the predictions earlier. Is if like Cole loses and moves up and the Undisputed Era can change. So then I would like if Finn took over control of the Undisputed Era. Yeah. And then Finn, Walter, Colorelli, Fish versus Imperium, and then Roddy's just Roddy.
Oh, that's right, because wasn't Finn shit talking Walter before all this shit happened?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he was talking shit before all that shit happened, before he really fought Cole.
Yeah.
And so, that's when people were talking about, yo, man, Finn could hold the NXT title and the NXT UK title because he fights over there as well as one. But, if you're doing this as Bullet Club, like they said, and fucking switch people around, I wouldn't be mad at that either.
You know what? You just gave me an image in my head of, let's say Adam Cole defeats Pat McAfee. Undisputed get in the ring. We got Fish, Riley, and Roddy standing behind Cole. Cole turns around and he's gonna do the Undisputed Era thing, and Finn comes out from behind, attacks Adam Cole. goes like this, and then switches to this. That would be fucking sweet, dude. Oh, I just got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they all turn on him, and then fucking that would submit Finn as a heel. Yeah. It would be super great. And then, if you build up UE versus Imperium, they do War Games, but it's like Finn now. Yeah. And not Cole. So the other guys could be more of a mouthpiece, because Finn really doesn't need to talk. But he can. But he doesn't really need to. And he's like, you gotta keep your eyes on the Prince, that thing can keep going. Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at that shit at all.
I want to see Finn with that NXT UK championship. I want to see him with that.
Then they can do it. They can do it with the X, because the Prince has got the X on his shit.
Oh, so shit!
They do the UE, but they put the X up when they do it. That would.
Damn, man! I you know what? WWE better be listening.
I'm just saying.
Then we get the Inner Circle coming out, Pat McAfee and company coming out, Pat and Adam in the ring together. Pat cuts one of the best heel promos I've heard in a very long time. For someone so green, that dude, he knows how to talk. Afterwards, Adam Cole approaches Pat. Security tries to stop Adam, but he takes them all out. And he goes up right into his face and says, "This Saturday, I'm going to make you my bitch." What a great go-home segment. That's one of the most anticipated matches. That and the ladder match are two of the biggest. And I know Cross and Bask in His Glory is good, but my God, NXT is so good at storytelling. Yeah. My God, they're great at it. We're looking forward to almost every match, this takeover. What do you think of this promo?
Dude, this was the best heel promo I have heard. I mean, but Pat McAfee talks, it's great because he's been that announcer, and they got the footage. When he's been a pre-show announcer, he talks trash. He had him on the podcast, so he can speak. He worked at Barstool for a while. Like, how
Yeah.
rauncous and fucking crazy shit they get. And yeah, he just got too big for, and he had to move on. And then so even with his podcast and even being a pre-announcer, you have to talk. You still have to be able to like give back and forth. And this promo was fucking gold. I didn't fast forward anything. I rewound it, watched it twice. Like, this promo was the perfect heel promo. I don't know if he wrote it or had help writing it, but this was gold.
And just like MJF, he didn't stutter once.
He didn't stutter once. He didn't slip up once. Like, even when talking trash to the Undisputed Era outside, he's like, stupid you. He's like, dumb you. Ignorant mustache you. Like he was, even though they're corny, but he's playing that heel role. He's like, yeah, you were the man for 400 and some odd days. Boom, a minute and a half, I took you out.
Fire.
And even had a match.
Fire, man.
Yeah, he's like, people in this ring can't beat you. I took you out in a match. What's that gonna say? He's like, on Saturday when I take you out.
Can you remember the last celebrity or outsider that came in that was a heel? Because usually they're all baby faces.
They're all favorites. Yeah, they're all faces. They're all favorites because they're celebrities.
Maybe Floyd Mayweather. Maybe a little.
Yeah, but he was with Big Show, so you don't know what Big Show was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete Rose.
You don't know what Pete Rose. Yeah. But Pat McAfee came in as a dead-ass heel, talking trash the whole time. People love Adam Cole. Even as a heel, everybody chants Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah.
They chant the boom. And he fucking wrote that shit. He goes, kick to your face. Boom. I was like, shit, girl. I was like, oh, you talking some trash. I was like, I feel you. And then when he threw the mic, the best part is when he threw the mic and it missed him, and somebody in the crowd yelled, "One right!" And I was like,
I heard that. Yeah.
That was fucking gold. That was gold.
Jeez. Oh, man, I cannot wait for tomorrow to watch TakeOver. It's going to be incredible. But after the commercial break, we got Aaliyah and Mercedes Martinez of the Robert Stone brand versus Shotzi Blackheart and Rhea Ripley. Welcome to the ball pit, she yells, as Shotzi delivers the Jeff Hardy leg drop to Aaliyah's sniz. Pretty good matchup. Rhea was very intense. Robert Stone tried to distract, but Rhea power bombs Eminem over the barricade, while Shotzi hits the senton to Aaliyah, pin for the win. Ceizar, is the Robert Stone brand looking weak, or was it was just a... What do you think?
They were looking so dominant for so long, and wrestling is give and take. You got to have give and take, because otherwise you get stuck with Goldberg, who likes that, besides Andy, who likes trainings.
Yeah.
So you got to have give and take. You got to have wins and losses. They needed a loss. And is it a loss? It's fine. It's the two top, I don't even say top, kind of two top female faces right now. Shotzi's getting a lot of press. She's getting a lot of matches. Mercedes Martinez is coming in, killing everybody. So she needed a loss. But she didn't get pinned. She just got powerbombed to the outside on no padding. Ate that shit. Still got up. Still ready to fight.
Mercedes was selling pretty good during this match as well.
Yeah. And she sold to Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Top face. That could win the title at any minute. You don't know. She just can't get over that hump to get back a title shot. So, yeah, they need a loss. They took a loss. So they'll regroup. Robert Stone probably got some fuck shit in the works. And they're back on top next week. Get some wins. I'm not mad at it. It was a great match. The faces needed a win. And they got it.
None of these four women are on TakeOver tomorrow, huh?
Nope, none of them.
Wow.
Just the one woman's match, yeah.
I wonder if that'll change. I don't know. I keep expecting tomorrow to wake up to see some random announcements that's going to fuck up our predictions.
I know we speculated that Rhea would be fighting Mercedes at Takeover,
That would have been nice.
but they fought tonight. So I mean, I know I've been on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen, but fucking the Jeff Hardy AJ Styles shit. I still expect a match at SummerSlam. You know,
Oh,
they
so
had,
you know what happened?
yeah, I see it on Instagram.
Okay.
So, all right, so two of the guys I drink with tonight, they're both wrestling fans, and one of them was like, "Yo, man, you see this shit?" And I was like, "What the fuck you spoiling it for? I got it recorded." And I was like, "Oh." And then I was like, "Damn, like really?" I was like, "What are they gonna do for SummerSlam? Is it gonna be a rematch?"
I was shocked. I was shocked, man, because I was watching everything before we started recording, and I was like, "What?" It was kept his promo before was like, "You're gonna see a one-legged man kick some ass in this ass-kicking contest or some shit." I don't know. I mean, I guess they're giving Jeff Hardy one last piece of glory, but Styles gonna fuck his ass up somehow.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, are they gonna fight tomorrow, or are they gonna fight next Friday? Like, what's going on? So
I have no idea.
yeah, are they gonna add something with Rhea Ripley and Shotsky or whatever? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, after the commercial break, we got one of the best video packages I have ever seen. It was with Karrion Kross and Keith Lee, that video package that was put together. That's the kind of video packages I dream to put together in the future. That was fucking fire. Did you like this video package? It was incredible. The cuts to Karrion Kross, Keith Lee looking all pissed off, the corny opening of the but I mean, other than that, that was fucking amazing. I love that video package that they put together.
Yeah, it was a great video package. My only thing is, like, you didn't see any of them there. Like, even when you get that's a video package you should have before the match at NXT.
Yeah, they kind of spoiled it.
Yeah, the NXT 30, that's a video package you should have before the match. Like that, Rock Stone Cold X7 kind of video package. You had it before the match, but they still had no interaction on Wednesday. Like, none at all. Not even, like, just promos, which I would have liked. Like, they had nothing. So you just saw the video package. I'm probably going to air the same exact video package on Sunday.
You know what? I ain't mad at that because I loved it. I think you're correct. They should have saved it. But, man, I love that fucking video package.
Right. No, it's a great video package, but if they repeat it, you're just like,
yeah.
All right, these guys still ain't seen each other for like a whole week. Like Keith Lee got his eyes burnt. Did he make it back?
Keith Lee is getting his eyebrows tattooed back on.
Yeah.
He's Lashleying it.
Yeah.
Well, up next, we got the main event of NXT. Finn Balor versus the Velveteen Dream. Dream keeps do-rag and glasses on to start the match, but Finn takes care of that during headlock. Dream screams at the camera, "Wolfpack in the house!" Finn bringing the pain. Cameron Grimes comes out? ? Climbs ladder and sits on top of it holding the North American Championship after the commercial break they had. Finn makes the mistake of being distracted a couple times by Grimes. Johnny Gargano then topples the ladder that Grimes was on. Grimes flies off the top of the ladder into ring, taking out the ref. Dream and Finn attack Grimes. I'm pretty sure you had a smile on your face during that. Bronson Reed, the thick boy, and Damian Priest also come out. Chaos ensues. Timothy Thatcher, of all people, attack Finn, costing him the match. Dream with the purple Rainmaker pin for the win. All the ladder match participants fight, and Bronson Reed was standing tall at the end. Ceizar, tell me your thoughts on Finn Balor versus Velveteen Dream.
They keep fucking up a wet dream, man. They keep fucking up a wet dream. There was the same kind of shenanigans here as Finn versus Cole for the NXT title when they had it on NXT.
Yep.
Great match leading into a perfect match, and then you come with the absolute fuckery at the end of it. Like, it's complete fuck shit. Like, all right, when Cameron Grimes came out so early in this match, I was like, it's wrong. I was like, I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's gonna have something to do with this, and everybody's gonna come out, and then this is ruined. Like, it was such a it was such a good match. Like, yeah, Finn was in the control. Dream wasn't taking off the do-rag and the shades. And then the ref even asked him, Dream, you taking off the shades? Yeah, like, it was so good. Like, Dream trying to go for the reversals and then Finn turning that shit around. Like, this was going to be such a great match one-on-one. And then, you go with complete fuckery.
This was an avalanche of fuckery.
Yeah. And just as soon as I saw Cameron Grimes come out, and then the ref engaged him. Don't get involved, Cameron. No, I'm just climbing the ladder. I'm going to the moon. I was like, no. I was literally like, no, this is dumb. I was like, what's he gonna sit here? And then he only reacted to Dream. If you notice, he only reacted to Dream. When Dream got hit, he was like, ooh, your mouth hurt. You got punched. Like, he wasn't reacting to Dream hitting Finn. He's only reacting to Finn hitting Dream. And then, he fucking, the Dream yelling at him, like, shaking it at him on the top rope and shit. And then Finn, he's shaking at Finn. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you both giving this dude time of day? And you should be focused on the match. Yeah, then Johnny came out, then Big Boy came out, then Priest came out. And at the end, when it's complete chaos and everybody got in the ring, Thatch came out. It's just fuckery, man. We had the potential to give away free money on a prime match. And then you fuck it all with this fuck shit.
Well, I was completely fucking wrong. I thought for damn sure I would have put money on it. I would have put my nickel back on it that fucking Kushida was going to come out and distract Dream, and Finn was going to get the pin, move on to take over 30. But my God, was I wrong. Thatch came out to take out Finn for revenge and fucked it all up. I did like the first half of this main event.
Yeah.
But
great.
like you said, the second half, it was like, oh, fuck. So we still don't have a conclusive result for Finn versus Cole, and we still don't have a conclusive result for Finn versus Dream. So hopefully in the future we get to see those uninterrupted.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying with my friend at work. He's like, they give Finn. He's like, they give Finn to come back and say he don't miss, and he's like this dominant character. But then he loses the Dream. I was like, well, if you take Finn's losses, it's fuck shit. He lost to Cole. It's fuck shit. He lost to Dream. It's fuck shit. He lost to Cameron Grimes. He beat Grimes clean.
Mm-hmm.
He's beating everybody else clean. He beat Priest clean. He beat everybody else clean in the ring. When he loses, it's complete fuckery.
Yeah.
It's fuck shit. So that's what they're booking, and he's only lost 3 times since he's been back on NXT. He beat Johnny clean. He beat Priest clean. He's beaten top people clean. So that's where I'm like, man, if you're going to do this, I kind of get it, but I'm over this fuck shit. Like, if you would have had it with Finn instead of Dream, that's 5 guys who have never won that title. Yeah, Finn's the favorite, but you don't have to have him win because it's a ladder match. Anybody could have still rolled up and win. But, maybe I put my money on Finn, but because that's what he said he's coming back for. But I'm not really being like, dude, I don't know who the fuck can win this shit. There's 5 new. If you would have had, Finn, Ridge Holland, Priest, Grimes, Thick Boy, I could have been like, I don't know who's winning this piece of shit. Because Thick Boy's been looking strong. He's been getting wins. Finn is Finn. Ridge Holland is a new guy. I'd maybe be out on Ridge Holland, but I'm like, he's a new guy, but he got wins. He beat Johnny Gargano. I'd be like, he's getting wins. And then, like I said, you have Johnny come in and fuck up Finn and fuck up Ridge Holland. Priest, Grimes, and Thick Boy. Well, Priest and Thick Boy already kind of have a feud going. So that's kind of why I kind of want to be like, Thick Boy looks strong at the end. It could be Priest, and then you go straight into that feud. Priest and Thick Boy for the title. And then Cameron Grimes like, you ain't going to overshadow me. I'm going to the moon, bitch. And then he comes back in. So you can work that in. I kind of want to hope Kushida fucks up Dream.
It's possible.
And we still get that. But like that's also another call. I want to be like, yeah, Rich Holland comes out, fucks up Johnny,
Yeah.
and then later in that match, Kushida's like, well, fuck it. If people are running out, fuck it. He comes in and fucks up Dream,
Yeah.
and then they get that feud popping. So it takes both of them out. Then it is like Priest, Big Boy, or Grimes.
Well, let's go ahead and tell the Mighty 20 who we actually picked. I picked Damian Priest. You picked.
Brother Quarter picked Cameron Grimes for me. I wanted to pick Priest, but Brother Quarter picked Grimes. So my official pick is fine Cameron Grimes because, as always, this dude does nothing. He talked shit that whole match. He got his ass kicked by everybody in that ring.
Yep.
But he always finds a way to win. Like, he did nothing in that triple threat match with him, Kushida, and Grimes. Nothing memorable. But he won.
Yep.
So that's why I'm kind of picking Grimes as a sneaky pick. I wanted Priest, but the Quarter pick Grimes, so I'm going Grimes, and I will take that win or loss. Bretsky picked Grimes as well.
Well, we all knew that Bretsky was going to pick
Bretsky was
Grimes.
picking Grimes. Yeah,
Who do you think will take the most damage?
Oh, see, that's the problem because usually it's the rules. See, I play the the rules. Whoever takes the most damage is usually the one that wins. And honestly, I think it's going to be Grimes.
You think Grimes will be put through a ladder, put through a table? And...
He took the most damage fucking Wednesday.
Yeah.
He got thrown in the ring. He got hit at least by everybody on a signature move.
Yeah.
At least. I think he had a kick on Johnny. That was his only really offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Grimes is going to take a super kick from Johnny. He's going to take one of them long kicks from Dream or a Death Valley driver on the ladder like he did Ricochet. Priest is going to choke slam his ass outside the ring or something. And the Thick Boy will probably try to give him a splash on the outside or inside the ring.
Well, don't forget, we're going to see a purple Rainmaker off the top of that ladder because he's going to do that. Yeah. I don't know who's he going to hit. I'm not sure, but we're going to see it.
He could hit Grimes, and Grimes rolls outside. Then everybody comes in to throw other motherfuckers off. Priest and Thick Boy fight at the top of the ladder, and they both fall off. And then, since it's been so much time, Cameron Grimes just like magically gets in the ring, looks up, and there's a ladder with the fucking belt, and then that's how he wins. So
aesthetically speaking, that belt fits Cameron Grimes' look, doesn't it?
It
kind of like an old westerny looking leathery belt.
Yeah, it fits him or Priest really easily. Because Priest will hold it over the shoulder, but Cameron Grimes will wear it.
Yeah, well, yeah. He'll wear that to the moon, baby.
Yeah, to the moon. Fucking spacesuit.
Well, we did it, Ceizar. Thank you very much, Gentleman Ceizar, for being on the Hangover at such late notice. But do you have anything you want to plug to the peoples who are watching this?
Figure out a way to cancel Jake's dad so that we cancel Jake. That's still a thing. It's always a thing until we cancel him. So Jake Travers, his dad, figure that motherfucker out. Cancel the company. Cancel the dad. Cancel the Jake. He's Lord Seaman and he loves kids. I'm just saying.
But remember, if we take down Jake and his dad, that might affect Zanka's job as well.
No. We'll figure that out. If I got to call in every week to film a podcast with Zanka or one of the Mighty 20 or one of the Hall of Famers, we will get it done. We actually watch wrestling. We actually watch wrestling. We just don't want to film a podcast on Saturday with our best friend eating donuts and shit. We watch wrestling, and we will be the new Steel Real After Party.
You hear that? You hear that, Jake? You're in trouble, buddy. The hashtag's getting started.
I'm just saying, we'll figure out a way to film some shit and record some shit and anchor some shit.
Hopefully, now that people know that the Steel Real After Party is going to be on 3 weeks in a row, we got week 1 down. So people, it's coming back this Tuesday.
Yeah.
We need you to pay attention and post your questions because I don't want to say anything, but I got to say something now. Zanka kind of insulted all of us when he said that he had to reach out to Andy because we're not bringing the heat. So
that's what I'm saying.
Call to arms, people. We need to all pay attention and all post our shit on there We got to bring the heat this time. We got to be worthy enough to be the main event. Preferably Ceizar or Styx. They bring the heat. I'll just go
And
on
Brother
there
Quarter.
and promote this. Brother Quarter. Don't forget Brother Quarter.
Yeah, we out here. We out here.
So the people watching this, do not forget to pay attention to the posts on the Steel Real After Party page to post your shit. Post the
Tuesdays,
hashtags.
bitches.
Post the hashtags that we just said. Get the word out. Spread the word, my mighty 20. All righty, Ceizar. Thank you very much for joining. Now you can watch SmackDown. I got to watch SmackDown too. Some crazy fuck shit happened at the end, apparently. We'll catch up on that. We'll have an incredible weekend of wrestling. Takeover 30, AEW, Summerfest, SummerSlam.
Bam.
We're going to overdose on wrestling. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be drunk for most of it because these are only $5. So, again, let's toast, Ceizar. Let's toast to a great hangover. Have a good night. And everybody, all hail Linda's Bush.
No.